Sage Patanjali, who is the compiler of various Yoga Sutras for mind control, gave us Ashtanga Yoga, the 8 limbs of yoga or the 8 steps of yoga to reach the superconscious state from individual consciousness. Those 8 limbs or steps are yamas, niyamas, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. In the samadhi state, we'll achieve that super consciousness. We don't need any encouragement to do the day to day activities. The society will automatically help us, your family will help you, and everybody will help you to do the day to day activities. But when you start diving in deeper, that is where you need all the help. And that is where these 8 limbs will help you. Yamas are 5 of them: Satya, Ahimsa, Brahmacharya, Aparigraha, and Asteya. Yamas tell you how to restrain yourself and how to observe yourself when you are interacting with others in the society. Satya means truthfulness in every respect in day-to-day life. Ahimsa is love for all in practice. Don't harm others even in thought or word. Brahmacharya is self-restraint. Do not indulge too much in anything. Aparigraha is reducing desires and wants and leading a simple life away from luxuries. Asteya is not coveting for the wealth of others. So we need to practice all these one at a time when we are dealing with people in the society, the people around us. Next comes niyamas. Niyamas are observances and restraint which will help the individual's personal life. Starting with Saucha, Santosha, Tapas, Swadhyaya, and Ishvara Pranidhana. Saucha is internal and external purity. Get rid of any evil vrittis or habits one at a time. Santosha is contentment with what we have. Tapas is austerity, egolessness, and selfless service. Swadhyaya is self-study of religious scriptures, chanting prayers, mantras, and so on. Ishvara Pranidhana, the last and the greatest, is where we completely surrender to what you call God or that super conscious power. You already know about asanas and pranayama, so I'm not going to talk much about it. Sage Patanjali says, asanas is where you can sit in a meditative posture for a long time. That's all he talks about asanas. Thiram, Sukham, Asanam, the posture in which you can sit happily for a long time. And pranayama helps you with mind control. And the last and 4 important steps are pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. Pratyahara is where you will withdraw the senses from the objects outside and fix your mind on one thing. Dharana complements pratyahara and it is fixing the mind on something external or internal. Dhyana allows the mind on a single thought. This thought could be that superconsciousness or God, or simply focus in between your eyebrows or a heart region or on a mantra or the universal sound Om. When we continue pratyahara, dharana and dhyana, we will achieve samadhi. Several great people throughout history has proved this time and again. So take this up one at a time. Yamas and niyamas especially. If you simply practice asanas and pranayama, yes, we will reap great physical and mental benefits for sure in this process. But if you do not follow yamas and niyamas, we will not achieve the final goal.